You don't know how it feels. These are big shoes to fill. Everybody counting.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip-hop station. The Hype 87.3.
That's right. It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here in ATL. You see it on the Hype 87.3. And today, we got a Macon representative in the building, Hazelstone. What's going on, family? How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, absolutely. So look, we're going to just dive right on in because I got a lot of questions to ask. We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? He made a nice drive to get here. So you reside in another city now, but you're originally from Macon, Georgia. Yes. You now live south of Atlanta. Which Macon is south of Atlanta too, right? Yeah. Yes. Growing up out in Macon, you know, what kind of music and culture surrounded you in your younger years growing up out there?
Like a lot of Pastor Troy, you know, some of that dirty South music.
That good music.
Yeah. So and I had like older siblings, so listen to whatever they listen to.
Yeah.
A lot of R&B too.
Okay. Was it all those like kind of fond memories that you just talked about that inspired you to want to become a music artist?
Not that young, but I was in church, like the choir, you know, singing at church. But I wasn't like motivated to make music up until I got older.
Did you have a favorite church song you like to sing?
Not that I know up top.
Yeah.
I don't know the song title, but
yeah.
I was just singing it.
Understood. I know. I don't remember a lot of them either. Absolutely. What were some of the like early inspirations though, you know, even before you got into music, whether you realize it or not, that kind of shape who you are as an artist now?
Definitely my parents. My mom listened to Sade when she cleaned the house.
Love me some Sade.
Yeah, for sure.
It's my fave. Okay, shout out to your mom.
For sure. My dad listened to Jagged Edge, you know.
Love me some Jagged Edge. Sound like you got some cool parents.
Hey, I do.
I'm probably the same age as them, so slick. So listening to people like that really inspired you.
Yeah.
How does your parents feel when you decided to get into doing music for yourself?
They actually supported me.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, they did. But it was kind of a rough start. Like when I started, you know, a lot of people like I went to school with, they weren't really feeling it, but I kept going though.
Yeah. What would you, not necessarily in a negative way, but what would you say to the people who didn't believe in you at first?
Actually fuel, you know. Actually fuel me up, like make me just go back and revise what I have to do.
Yeah.
Actually make me like just go harder.
Exactly. We have to use that type of stuff as fuel.
Sure.
You know, whether it's negative stuff, positive stuff, or somewhere in between, use it as fuel just to go a little bit harder. Because then it's like you slick got a little something to prove because you know you're dope at what you do.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not everybody's going to believe in us from day one, though. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah, I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah. How do you handle constructive criticism throughout your journey?
At first, I didn't. I didn't know how to handle it. I was like, what? My music is the best. You can't tell me. But I'm working through it now. Like, it's not so bad now. It's just like somebody's going to always say something, whether it's good or bad.
Ain't that the truth?
Right. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm just doing my own thing. Either like it or not.
What kind of switched that for you from maybe getting offended to now you're like, you know what, that's cool, say what you want?
The support from people that knew me, that actually knew me.
Yeah.
So actually this guy used to went to school, but he said something negative, but somebody I knew had defended me. He was like, just give him time, you know. So I really didn't have to say anything, but it just showed me like, just don't worry about what people think, you know.
The old saying is misery loves company. And to me, people who always have something negative to say, to me, says they're not happy within themselves. So they're trying to bring other people down with them. They might not even know you, or maybe not even really heard your music like that, but they're going to say something negative because they're miserable within themselves. And they want you to be miserable too, but you said not today.
Oh.
Not ever.
Yeah, right.
But you're right. We can't please everybody, nor should we try to.
Yeah.
Focus on the ones that love you, right?
Sure.
So let's talk about the single, UDKHIF. You know what I'm saying? Very unique title for people who haven't heard the song. Tell them what it means to you.
It's basically like just all that weight, you know, like through life. Like people just expect you to just be here, like be at a certain place in your life when sometimes you're not might be there. You know what I mean? So just it's actually like a growth song. You know, you might be going through some stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just you're not the only one that go through it. You know, so
yeah,
that's what made me.
I agree.
That song.
I feel like if you want somebody in your life, whether it's on a personal level, friendship, relationship, or whatever it is, if you truly want that person in your life, you have to meet them where they're at.
For sure.
Don't ever try to change them. Believe them when they show you who they are, and then decide if that's somebody you want around you.
For sure.
Because too many people try to come in and change you, and it's like, why?
Yeah, be yourself.
Yeah, big facts. Who produced this record?
Me and my engineer Felipe.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Shut up. What's his name?
Felipe.
Oh, Felipe. Shout out to Felipe, most definitely. Does he live in your area?
No, I think he lives overseas or something.
Okay, got you. So listen, that's dope, connecting with people, because now your music's going to be heard overseas.
Sure, yeah.
Besides you describe what the song means to you, but did you hear the beat and say, yeah, this is what I'm going to record to the song? How did that part come together?
It took me a while. You know, I like to listen to the beat and really think about what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Before I just make it a song. So yeah, a lot of it stemmed from my cousin that passed away in 2021.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Shout out to him.
You're living a legacy for him. Was he a big supporter of your music?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. That's difficult. Let's just briefly talk about that, because we all lose people. It's just inevitable. All of us are going to transition at some point in time. When you lost him, sounds like you guys were pretty close. What sparked in you to maybe want to go harder?
We actually started out music together. I think this was like 2016, 17.
Yeah.
The SoundCloud phase. Everybody was on SoundCloud making music.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started out making beats together. So I think like after he passed, I kind of like took time off. It was kind of hard to get back in music. But it took a lot out of me. So that was kind of like my song to get back out there.
Yeah. It's difficult because sometimes you feel like you want to throw in the towel, because this is somebody that you work so close hand in hand with, but you know they wouldn't want you to stop. Yeah. Whoever they may be, whether it's, you know, like in your case, it's your cousin, or if you lose, you know, a good friend or a loved one or whatever, you got to keep going for them.
Yeah, we do.
Because that's what they would want. So you've been doing music now on a kind of a professional level for about 4 to 5 years. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
How would you say that your style has really evolved during that time?
Definitely better beats now. Like more industry level beats.
Got you.
Instead of just making my own in my closet beats. But yeah, definitely better beats. Actually taking my time with the lyrics. Try to sound more clear, you know, and not mumble rap. But yeah, it's a process.
It's always, I feel like we're always a work in progress, right?
For sure.
Do you write? I'm talking like put pen to paper, type it on your phone, or you get in in the booth and just punch in? Which one, or is it a little bit of all of them?
I do both. Yeah, definitely both. Or I might just like have it in my phone, and then just it's already in my mind. So like some parts can be in my mind, but I have to like go in detail and write it down. Then I'll look at it over again in my phone, and I'm already memorized it.
Yeah.
So when I go in the booth, I can just say it.
Makes sense. Do you ever do like voice memos so you don't lose like maybe a certain cadence or whatever that you wanted to come out? Do you do the voice memos too?
I have a lot of voice memos, but I have to go back and actually listen to them. Sometimes I just record myself and then just don't look back.
Really?
Yeah. So
okay. So you don't necessarily use them as a reference?
Sometimes, if a song is really stuck in my head and I want to get it done, and I have to use that.
Right. Because whatever you're feeling right now, by tomorrow you may forget it. But like, dang, how was I thinking that I wanted this to sound? That's what them voice memos come into play.
Sure.
That's what these iPhones and what do you got? You got an Android or iPhone? Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
I ain't want those shade and you were like, well, I got an Android. So your latest project is titled Stone Age. I love that. I love that title. What's the creative vision behind this project?
Stone Age, it's like, you know, Hazelstone, like Stone Age era. Yeah, that's where I got that from. Really, just that time period back then,
Yeah.
like around that. I don't know if I want to do a Stone Age 2 or just start over something completely different.
I think you should do a part 2.
Part 2?
Yeah, because I think that's a dope concept. So don't let it just be a one and done.
Okay.
Do a part 2. Would you? And this might sound like a weird question, but do you feel like you perhaps once lived in that era? Because I feel like we are all reincarnated.
Yeah, some aspects of my life.
Yeah.
For sure.
We were all here before, maybe in a different form.
Right.
You know, so you probably lived in that Stone Age era. You might know Fred Flintstone.
Right. Don't even realize it.
Exactly. But no, Slick, you know, because oftentimes stuff will come to us. You know, you hear about things like called deja vu, because I feel like we've been there, done that before, maybe in a different form. Maybe I was you in a past life. You never know.
Definitely, yeah.
So Stone Age, how many tracks are on the project?
I think it was like 4 or 5.
Okay, so an EP.
Yeah, EP. Yeah.
Okay, got you. Most definitely. So part 2, when do you think we can anticipate starting the creative journey behind part 2?
I actually do have some songs.
Already?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to just do it by single or actually do an album or EP. Because if I'm like, underground artists, a lot of people, are they going to really listen to a whole project from you or just an EP?
Yeah. I mean, you could even do an EP as short as 3 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen artists drop a 3-piece, you know, and I agree with you. You know, let's be honest. Even some of the celebrity artists, I don't listen to their whole project. I download the ones of the project that I like. I don't download the whole album. Not to say I don't like the other songs, but I think most people do that. So you're right. I feel like you get more attention if you put less, rather more out. Okay. Makes perfect sense. So Stone Age Part 2 coming soon, EP.
I got y'all.
On the way. How many unreleased songs would you say that you have in your catalog right now?
At least like 6 or 7.
Okay, so you got a decent amount that's not out there yet. Yeah. Most definitely. What keeps you from releasing them songs? Do you think you're building them up for the project, or is it just got to be the right time for you?
I was trying to see, was it the right time? Because like I said, like I was really in a slumber for a minute. I ain't dropped nothing, so.
Yeah. Did that slumber come after losing your cousin, or was it a different event that took place in your life?
It was like a number of things. It's like I lost a cousin on one side of the family, and another side of the family. My grandfather and uncle, it's just back to back. I really wasn't motivated.
It takes a lot out of you, because just knowing it's so final, you'll never see them again in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But again, I feel like you got to find the positive in every situation. When you lose someone, like I lost my mom and my sister, and to me, the positive is I focus on all the good times, all the beautiful memories that we made together. Do you dream about any of them? Or do they ever come to you in your dreams, the people that passed?
They do, in a weird way. Like I might see a name on like a truck or something, like his last name. I'm like, okay, is that a sign? Like me to get on my stuff, get on my grind?
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I
believe it is. Like my mom and my sister often come to me in my dreams, and some of them dreams be weird. Like my mom passed back in 2021. I had a dream, and my mom was cremated, right? That was her wish. That was in her living will. She wanted to be cremated. But I had a dream just a couple nights ago that she passed, and I'm at the funeral home trying to pick out a casket for her. And I'm like, what does that dream mean? So it'd be sometimes some dreams are like, we be trying to figure it out, but like, we'll never know what it means, right?
Right.
But I feel like when they come to you in your dreams like that, it's just them letting you know that they're okay, and they want to see you keep going.
Sure.
Absolutely. So one of your proudest achievements is inspiring the kids, inspiring the youth, right? Let's talk about that. How do you connect with the young listeners?
Well, I have like nieces and nephews, so they'll tell me like, when you gonna drop some more music? Like, make sure I'm on my toes. I'm like, I got you. So yeah, definitely the young generation. Do
you typically put out music that can be listened to by all audiences?
Yes, I really want to make timeless music. Like you can just listen to anywhere, anytime. Like it doesn't get old.
Yeah.
You just continue to listen to it instead of just one hit wonder. Like, oh yeah, it's cool when you're in the club or something. I don't want it to be like that.
Who would be somebody that is no longer here a music artist that their legacy speaks to you like, that's the type of legacy I want to leave?
That's hard. Can I have more than one?
Of course.
Definitely XXX.
Okay.
Juice WRLD. A lot of people not familiar with this guy. His name is Stack Bundles.
Okay.
But rest in peace. Can I name artists that's still alive now?
Sure.
Kid Cudi.
Okay.
Chris Brown, of course. That's the GOAT. Thug, Future, Gunna, all them.
I know that's right. All the living ones are truly leaving a legacy. For the ones that you mentioned that are no longer with us, what was it or what is it about their legacy that inspires you?
Just how everybody would just listen to their music when they're not here today. And I think they dropped a song recently, XXX and Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
And people still loving it like they was here. Like, they were just powerful. Just the way they would influence people, you know? Yeah, definitely them.
You know, it's so funny. When I was little, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but I'm going to say it. When I was little and an artist would pass away and they would release music after their death, I'm like, how did he get a song? He's dead. In my mind, I'm like, he probably pre-recorded it long before he died, but I'm a kid. I'm like,
Right.
So I was always so confused about it. But I feel like that's why it's so important to keep a catalog of music, because your music can live on after you pass. Not only the music that's already out there, but maybe music that you'll give permission to be released once you're no longer here.
Sure.
Do you feel like if money wasn't a factor, you would still want to do music?
Yeah.
Like not making a dime off of it?
For sure.
So is that much of a passion for you?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm not making too much money now on it. So, yeah.
Listen, none of us start out making money. None of us. And oftentimes people do this for years and don't make a lot of money, but it's just such a passion for them,
Sure.
you know? So I love that. What about if social media wasn't around? Would you still want to do music?
It'll be hard to get across the world, but yeah, I think I still will. Have to burn my CD or something.
Right, because think about some of these artists, we'll say a Michael Jackson, for instance, came out long before social media existed, and he reached the entire world. Think about the work and the money they had to put into it.
Sure.
That's insane, right?
Yeah.
Now we got the luxury of putting it on Instagram and TikTok and it goes viral.
Right.
Do you feel like, and this was a conversation that I had with Lil Smiley that you met before me, do you feel like that some artists feel that social media has replaced the DJs, like TikTok and Instagram and influencers?
Yeah. Maybe kind of.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Yeah.
Because I see a disconnect there. Artists, you got to get back to supporting the DJs. DJs get back to supporting the artists, because I feel like the disconnect comes from a lot of artists like, I'll just pay an influencer to post my song, or I'm going to try to make it go viral on TikTok, which is great. You should be doing that too. But I feel like the artists and the DJs need to really get that strong connection together.
Yeah, for sure.
Because think about a lot of these artists that were big back in the day, they had a prominent DJ that was their DJ that knew their music inside and out. So what city are you in now? Thomaston, which you said is by Griffin. What's the music scene like out there? For independent artists like yourself on the rise.
Actually, not too many artists out there. Like, it's like a small town. So, yeah.
What took you from Macon to there?
Macon to there? Well, I actually lived in a lot of places.
Okay.
I started out in Macon. Then I moved to Columbus. Then back to Macon.
Okay.
And then Decatur. I actually used to stay up here, too.
Oh, okay.
I went to Peachtree.
That's right around the corner.
Right. Loganville.
Okay. Yep. Logan, my videographer lives in Loganville. It's a nice area.
Yeah, I've been living all across the place, so moving all over.
So now you're in a small area.
Yeah.
Do you feel like being in a city where there's not a lot of music artists, that it helps you or hinders you?
Maybe a little bit of both. Because not too many people want to hear new people.
Right.
In a small town.
Yeah.
You're like, who you is? You know what I mean? We ain't from here. So, yeah, I guess it's kind of like half and half.
Yeah. Do you feel like that forces you to get up and do things like this, like leave your city and go to other platforms outside the city?
For sure.
Do you enjoy that part of it?
I actually do. The city is cool, but I don't have to see it every day. I'd rather be in the country where it's quiet, you know?
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Trust me. I tell people all the time, if I wasn't doing what I do, I would live out in the boonies somewhere. Put me on a big piece of land. Let me grow my own food. Have some farm animals. To me, that's living life.
Right.
Being in the city, I've never will call myself a city girl.
Right. Get you some land, y'all.
Right. Get you some land and start growing your own food, because it's now big food and big pharma. They trying to kill us.
Come on now. Better wake up.
It's a whole nother subject, but it's big facts.
Right.
Big food, big pharma is big facts. Definitely. Do you have any kids of your own?
I got 2 boys.
You got 2 boys. How did fatherhood change your life?
I love it.
Yeah.
I do. They make me grind even harder. Yeah.
Are they big fans and supporters of your music?
They are.
Yeah.
The oldest, she's like, Daddy, you be on stage? I'll be like, yeah, sometimes.
Aww. That makes you probably want, because that's your reason why you do it, is your babies, right?
Yeah.
How old are they?
7 and 4.
Oh, okay. So they still little ones.
Yeah, they sweating grown.
They always do. Shoot, my son, I got a whole grown man, but when he was little, he always thought he was grown, but he was a good boy.
Yeah, for sure. They're good boys.
Absolutely. What type of activities do they enjoy doing? Let's talk about the babies real quick. I mean, 4-year-old probably not much yet. Maybe the 7-year-old might be coming into some stuff.
Yeah. Anything pretty much outside.
Yeah.
Swimming in the pool.
Okay.
They love swimming. I think I'm gonna put my oldest in soccer.
Good idea.
Yeah, he said he want to play soccer, so that's what we're gonna do.
I think you should.
We are.
Having your kids at a young age, getting them involved in something is so important, because it sets them up for later in life. I'm a big believer in that.
Okay.
Absolutely. I started my son playing baseball when he was in 5th grade. He played, going into middle school, high school, he ran track, he played football, he did mixed martial arts, he wrestled, graduated, went to the military, spent years in the military, then he went to college, graduated, but I attribute all that to starting out playing sports, because it teaches him discipline.
What age did you start him?
He was 10 in 5th grade.
Okay.
He started playing baseball, which he never really cared for. So then the next thing he did is when he was in middle school, 6th grade, he played flag football, because they didn't have like a varsity type situation. But when he was in high school, let me brag on my son real quick. He was already playing varsity football in 9th grade, because he was that good at it. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Then he went, like I said, he went to the military, spent 5 years in the military, went to South Africa. You know, he had a great experience with it. Graduated college, and now he's married and doing his thing. So
Okay. Good.
you gonna be able to brag about your babies like that one day.
Yeah, I play football, but I don't think I'm gonna put him in football.
Did you play during school?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Why didn't you pursue that further?
I actually quit my sophomore year.
Okay.
Yeah. I think at the time I was with my mom. And I wanted to get a car, make my own money.
Yeah.
So I got a job. Yeah, coach didn't like that.
Understood.
Yeah, coach didn't like that at all.
Right. It's too much to balance trying to play sports, have a job, and go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I told my son too. I was like, you can't do all 3. You're either going to play sports or get a job. Which one's it going to be? And he wanted sports. So I was like, cool.
Sure.
Definitely. Any regrets on that, on walking away from the football?
Not really. It wasn't because I wouldn't say because of the job. I just lost interest. It wasn't as fun anymore.
Understood.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Most definitely. So when people listen to your music, what do you want them to take away from it? And I know it could vary from song to song, but like when they tune in and hear it, what do you want them to take away from it?
That is from the heart. Like, I'm not gonna fabricate it, or it's just from me,
Yeah.
like from my perspective.
Got you. Absolutely. So you mentioned wanting to like warn people about scammers.
Yeah.
The world is full of them. There's the trappers, there's the scammers, we got them all, right? What's one major red flag artists should look out for?
Like when you shooting videos with people, like they usually have you send like yeah, I don't know, there's one guy, it was one guy, I think I paid him for a video. He just never sent the video back at all. Not even a second. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, is everything good? Just never sent nothing at all. I think like recently, was it like a couple months ago, I shot another video. Like I paid and everything. Showed up on time. I thought everything was perfect. You know, she made me feel excited. She was like, yeah, I'll send the video. Never sent the video.
Are you serious?
So
That's so weird to me. It's like, not trying to sound great, but unless they like are on their deathbed, there should be no excuses not to get it back to you.
yeah, that's why I don't like, I like collabing with people, but sometimes people just don't be professional.
I hear about it all the time, and it frustrates the crap out of me because you work hard for your money. You're not out here just trying to throw it away and pay someone else's. That's essentially, now you're just paying their bills for them at this point because you're not getting what you paid for.
Right.
So was there, now in hindsight, looking back on those situations, was there any red flags, or did it seem like it was all beautiful rainbows and whatever up until the point you didn't get your video back?
That's what happened. I didn't really see no red flags. Just everything was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, they just never send the video.
How did you find these videographers?
Instagram.
Man, it's so frustrating.
Yeah. But it's weird because when I went to New York, what is that? Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
Like, people are already video and shooting pictures of you. Like, just like on the street.
Yeah.
Like, they already video camera you, and then you just get your video right there. Like, so, Atlanta, we got to tighten up.
Listen, I know that's right, because Atlanta is scamlanta. Like, there's so many scammers. I hear about it often. And it's very, very frustrating because I see why people get disgruntled. And then what happens is they'll, like, for example, they'll come to me. They'll see one of my ads that I'm running. And the first thing they'll say, is this a scam? So it lets me know that they've been scammed before. I'm thinking, if it was, do you think I'm going to tell you? Yeah, it's a scam, buddy. So I always tell them, look, before you jump in my DM asking me if it's a scam, go do your research. Go Google it. You're going to find some information out there, you know, and if you're that uncomfortable, then just don't do business with me.
Right.
Because now it puts too much weirdness energy out there between us, and I don't want to deal with that.
Right.
Like, I'll be quick to turn someone away. No, thank you. I'm good.
And those are graphic designer pages, too.
Boy, look at here. Look at here.
Yeah, watch yourself, guys. Just do your research.
I always tell what I'll drop on a lot of artists is I'll tell them, if someone randomly jumps in your DM trying to solicit their services, that's a red flag to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, are you desperate for business that you got to solicit your services to a person you've never met before? Just put the ads out there and let them come to you.
Exactly.
That's a red flag. And I'm not saying all of them are scammers, but a big majority of them are going to be scammers. Because if their business was thriving like that, they wouldn't have to jump in your DM.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So that's just something y'all can take heed to.
Sure.
Have you had other situations, though, besides the videos where you got scammed?
Yeah, the graphic designers, these fake pages with like the blue check. Just because they got a blue check don't mean they're official, y'all.
No.
So,
Facts.
Yeah. Jumping in my DM, like, hey, I like your music. That's how they start you out.
Yeah.
I like your music. Tap in.
I be getting them say to, this is what they'll say to me. Hey, bro. First of all, I'm not a bro, clearly. I like your music. I'm thinking, well, you called me a guy and you said you like my music. I'm not an artist. So that lets me know you didn't even look at my page.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah, and one page, he was like, yeah, send me payment right now. I said, okay, you going to do some work? And he was like, yeah, or just send me a little bit more. I'm almost done with it. I was like, can I get a preview of what it looks like?
At least a screenshot or something.
Nothing. I was like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, nah, we good on that, most definitely. So you said that you don't need validation from anyone to be yourself, and we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, but how do you maintain that type of confidence? Because we're in a competitive industry to keep that, I don't need validation.
I just feel like if you just don't lose yourself, you just always keep it personal, you know? Like music, you can never fail.
Is that every aspect of your life? Because I know, and this is not to throw shade by any means, but I know a lot of men who seek validation just because they're not getting that reassurance from maybe their spouse or their family, you know, hey, man, that you're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. So they seek validation, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Has that ever been something in any aspect of your life where you did seek validation?
Yeah, in the beginner stage, when I was just figuring out my sound.
Yeah.
I didn't really know. I was confident, but it wasn't always there yet. So like people would critique my work and I would get like upset. I'm like, really? What you mean on like this? Like, sound good, but sometimes just because it sound good to me don't mean it's gonna always sound good.
Yeah.
But I just over the years, like through support, you know, people be like, even people that don't know me,
Right.
they just be like, oh, just keep up the good work. I'm just like, all right.
Kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier. We can't please everybody, nor should we try to.
And,
You know, like some people, you just got to leave them where they at unapologetically.
right.
Period, point blank. Most definitely. Out of all the songs that you have put out there that are people could go listen to right now, which one do you feel like describes you the best as an artist?
Probably Growth. Yeah, Growth is, I like that song. That was actually one of the beats that I made with my cousin.
Okay.
Like that beat, I actually made that beat myself. So it speaks a lot. The lyrics, the beat, just the vibe of it. Yeah, definitely Growth.
So it's a personal song for you.
For sure.
Kind of the same question, but twisted up a little bit. If somebody was having a rough day, man, I'm having a bad day, which song of yours should I go listen to uplift me?
Growth.
Same song.
Growth or the one that just dropped recently.
Okay.
You don't know how I feel.
Got you. So those are the ones that's going to get people feeling good.
Those are two right there.
You got to make that music that uplifts people because we go through a lot, right?
We do.
And you want people to resonate with you. Definitely. What's the most unexpected place that you found inspiration for a song?
At work.
Could be one of them songs, that's rage songs. You know, you tell us about it.
What, a song?
Tell us about like how you got inspired at work.
Inspired at work? Just being overwhelmed at work. So I took out a pen and paper and just wrote some lyrics. And that kept me singing for the whole 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you desire to be able to do music full time at some point in time?
I do.
You do. What do you feel like is something that, give us two sides of this. What is something you feel like you're doing really well working towards that? And what is something that you need to work on a little bit more to work towards that?
Would say performing.
Okay. Performing on which side? You're doing that well or you need to do it more?
More.
Do more. Okay.
Yeah, do that more. Music, I feel like music, I'm always going to have that. It just, I guess I would say I can get more music done. But a lot of it's just, like I got notebooks.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it's, sometimes it's the beat.
Got you.
But if I can't find the right beat, then I'm not even going to be motivated. I can't just get any beat. It has to be a certain one.
When's the last time you did a performance?
I think it was the Hodgepodge. That was like a couple years back.
Oh, yeah. You got to come on now. You better get on some stages.
For sure.
What do you feel like has caused that gap, that it's been a couple years since you've been on a stage?
I guess the type of music. The type of music that I need to drop. I feel like I need to drop like more better performance music.
Okay.
Like actually music I can perform.
Makes sense.
Instead of like, because most songs they're like lengthy. Like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Like those are not stage songs.
Right. Not in today's era.
Yeah, not today's era. I feel like I need more stage type songs to perform.
So do you feel like you could maybe take some of those 3 to 4 minute songs and just kind of redo it and make it performance worthy, if that makes sense?
That's cool. I ain't think about it like that.
Yeah.
That could be a creative way. Yeah.
Because you don't want to not get those songs out there just because they're a little bit longer. Like the little bit longer could be your deluxe version.
Yeah.
But then you got your performance version as well. Just shorten it up. Because that's what show tracks typically are. Someone might have a 4-minute set or a 5-minute set, but it consists of 3 different songs and they're only performing a portion of each one.
Okay.
You know, so that's something you could get your engineer to work with you on.
Yeah.
Definitely. And who did you say? Is it Felipe?
Felipe.
Shout out to Felipe.
Big shout out.
Let's get on some performance tracks. I want to see you on stage. Have you been doing other types of events though? Like, you know, example, Fleet DJs just had a music conference here. Every Monday, the Coalition DJs does New Music Mondays. Have you tapped into any type of events like that?
No, but I have been doing like mic drops.
Oh, okay, dope.
Mic drops. Yeah.
Super dope. Are there people in your city doing that, or are you having to travel to do those?
Yeah, travel, definitely.
You got to come back and do one with me some point in time.
For sure, yeah.
Those are really dope because there's so many people doing them now, so you can get so many different looks at a reasonable price.
Yeah, like the artist can get a visual of like your song.
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
Without having to spend $700-800 on a full-blown music video.
Right, definitely.
That's what these things are good for these days. And even like this vlog camera,
Yeah.
I've seen people who have shot music videos with those in 4K that you would think it was filmed on a big boy camera. So it's like you don't have to necessarily spend thousands of dollars on it anymore.
Right.
We got the resources and the tools.
Be creative.
What's the next big milestone that you're aiming for in your career?
Would say, I guess just keep dropping more music. Just don't stop. But I mean, even though I haven't been dropping anything, I still make sure I'm listening to different sounds.
Yeah.
Or still writing. It doesn't stop.
Got you.
Yeah.
Any specific like goals that you're working on right now, whether it's personally or business?
Try to tap into different genres.
What would be your next go-to genre?
I like reggae.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I want to incorporate reggae somehow.
So maybe start with collaborating with a reggae artist,
Okay.
and then kind of catch the vibe and maybe do it yourself.
Yeah, like dance hall, all that. R&B. Yeah.
Let me ask you, what about like right now, Southern Soul is very, very popular. Very, very popular. And then I see a lot of hip hop artists tapping into doing country. Does that interest you at all?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that sounds good.
Throw your boots on.
Yeah, I can make a dance now. Yeah, have something.
Get when your line dance popping.
Yeah, I get some of that. Yeah. Some rock, because I think most of my music is like alternative.
Even if I haven't heard your full catalog, that's the vibe that I got from you.
Yeah, for sure.
And what solidified that was when you were naming the people that inspired you, because they all kind of had that edgy vibe to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even shout out to Kid Cudi, one of my faves. So yeah, that's super dope. What do you want Hazelstone, the artist, the legend himself, to be remembered for in music?
Just good vibes.
Yeah.
Good vibes. Just true to myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Where did the name come from, Hazelstone?
My last name is Hazel.
Okay.
Yeah. The stone, my cousin added that part.
That's the Stone Age we were talking about.
Stone Age.
Y'all slick from the Stone Age and,
Yeah, he added the Hazelstone part, so.
I like it. It's super dope. And that's a dope last name, Hazel.
Sure.
Super dope. Okay. So we've got your single loaded up here and ready to go. It's also here in rotation with us. We're going to check it out. Before we do that, anybody wants to follow your journey, where can they follow you online?
Follow me on IG, Hazelstone with 2 E's. YouTube, Hazelstone with 2 E's.
Got it. Most definitely. Who do you want to give thanks to that's been loving you and supporting you?
Shout out to my family, all my good friend, close friends, just everybody who's positive, all the good people out there.
Yeah.
You just keep grinding. Don't
100%.
stop.
And thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
He showed up on time. He was even a little early, and I'm loving it. I'm here for it.
For sure.
That's that level of professionalism that I thrive on.
Right. We got to do better, Atlanta.
Got to do better. There will be people who live 10 minutes from here and they'll show up late. I'm like, y'all know what the traffic looks like. Y'all need to stop. So we got the song loaded up and ready to go. Before we do, is there anything else that you're working on, anything in the pipeline that we did not talk about that the listeners need to know about?
No. EP coming soon.
Okay. Y'all stay tuned. Part 2.
Right.
Part 2. Definitely. So we got the song loaded up, ready to go. If you can introduce it for us.
This is You Don't Know How I Feel by me, Hazelstone. And this is Hype 87.3.
Let's get it. Y'all stay tuned.
Come and see what all the hype is about. Tune in to the Hype 87.3.
You don't know how it feels. These are big shoes to fill. Everybody counting on me.